Today's August 16th, 23. Still. Hear someone screaming in the back. Someone driving by. Okay. I went shopping today. Some idiot girl was in Walmart lying to him. Again, one of the prostitutes. Okay. That's who's lying to these people, is the prostitutes that are working with the drug traders that are human trafficking. They're trying to set up a new mafia down here. Take over. That's who it is. Okay. That's okay. So I come home, I had to go to the laundromat. Some people were in there and they were talking. They said, we've all found out that it was the drug traders, human trafficking people lying on her. Okay. And people were talking also. I had to go to Dollar General and other places and they were talking. Karen's will said it is that family not dealing with the shame of her father killing her son, and they're lashing out, hurting other people. It is. They're not dealing with the shame of Phil killing Tyler in that traffic accident. He ran a stop sign, according to Brian, when he came over our house to tell us that he didn't even stop. He just blew right through that stop sign. He had church people behind us and they all witnessed him not even stopping. So like I said, either Strange had him play with his vehicle for him standing up to him, or more than likely because he was ahead of the church people, he blew through it on arrogance and killed them both. He would have went to jail for at least manslaughter if he would have lived, if not murder. Okay? And they need to deal with the grief of their father. You can't even feel sorry for him. See, that's where my client out in North Canton, across the street, they said Karen's will would have known that guy would have went to jail for murdering that kid. You can't feel sorry for that family. It's shame. It's shame. Her father killed her son. It's shame. Okay? I had to go back down to Walmart. And people come in and said, somebody's impersonating Will. Well, somebody's been saying they're Will since the first of the case. They would say, Will thinks Karen's beautiful. Okay? Had even biker guys watch me. Will thinks Karen's beautiful. He's too shy to meet her. He considers her his girlfriend and told all the guys to make sure she's okay when she's out. And a whole bunch of men watching me, telling everybody he was too shy to meet me. That was his girlfriend. Then all of a sudden, they said, Will called the case the woman too stupid for another man. And then Will says Karen's ugly. Will can shut up. Yesterday in the mall, 2 of the prostitutes showed up. We told these people not to say a word about what's going on here. We found out some of them are telling. Why don't they want you to tell? They're the prostitutes for the drug dealers that are human trafficking. Because they don't want to go to jail. Dumbasses. And the guy walking by kept giving me dirty looks. It's like, what? Is that all you got? And they said, that guy's watching her. He's following her. He's watching her. And other people were complaining. They had several people watching her still. They need to get her out of here. That was one of the drug traders that are human traffickers. They all work together so they pick out who they want to grab in the mall. They don't want these people to tell on them because they don't want to go to jail. They're setting up like some kind of new mafia, picking people off left and right. And they're too stupid to tell. It's like, would you learn to act like adults and U.S. citizens and tell on these dumb bastards? Nobody's ever reported anything bad on me. I went to Danny and Jem on Christmas Eve of 22. My phone's tapped. Okay. I said, did you know where they kicked in my door on the 6th day? Yeah. I said, did you? And Dave said it was another realtor passing out keys. Don't record it. Yes. I said, did you know they set up camera stalking me and Dad? No. Did you know about a shower scene in the other room to make me look weird? No. Okay. I said, you know where I had the giant bruises all over me? I was throwing up, dizzy, heart racing, almost passed out in front of the neighbor. Had to come over and help me mow the lawn. Yes. I said, did you know they were drugging me up with date rape drugs and telling me to say I was a weirdo before? No. The kids came out of the room, gave me hugs. Grandma said, what's going on? See what I mean? They lied on that. They have just been running around telling every lie there is. My family spoke highly of me. March 23rd, 23. Walmart 62, about 2 to 6 p.m. Undercover police come in. We told these people to stay out of it. We interviewed her family a long time ago. She's never hurt anyone. Nobody's ever seen anything. And it's some woman trying to make money off this. She's part of the human traffickers, lying to everybody. See, this is where the hell did that agent think it was funny that a woman was being human trafficked by the human traffickers and drugged, beat, raped? Can't say that you felt sorry for Ron and Lisa. Because like my client out in North Canton, well, even Karen's Will would have known that guy would have went to jail for murdering that kid. He didn't stop at that stop sign. Yeah. So how can you feel sorry for him? Their dad murdered their son. You can't. That's shame. And they need to deal with the shame of her father killing their son. And if he would have lived, he would have went to jail for murder, if not manslaughter. And like they said, they're running around hurting people because they can't deal with the shame of their father killing their son. See, people talked in the church about that. Do you realize how much shame they have to carry the rest of their life? Her father killed her own son. See, that's just disgusting. You don't feel sorry for him. Huh? Okay? That's shame. Okay? So, he would have, if he was an honest man, they came in and said anything about me, said, realize you need to come to grips. Your father murdered your son, and he would have been in jail. If he would have lived through that traffic accident, blowing through that stop sign into a semi, he would have been in jail for murder. He didn't bother to stop. He would have went to jail for murder. Deal with that. You need to deal with the shame of your father killing your son. How dare you open your mouth just because somebody says something that doesn't know jack squat. See, if he was an honest man, he would have put them in their place. If he was an honest man, where I told him somebody threatened to knife me, honey, I'll find out who it is. If he was an honest man, he would have listened to what I had to say. If he was an honest man, he wouldn't have made me beg for my life. If he was an honest man, where he opened a real case with statements, he would have made sure I got my money and got me out of there. If he was an honest man. Not, well, we can always use Pete's tape away with yourself. And I'm like, what's going on? Stop, she don't know. Ah. Why didn't I know? It's a shower scene in the other room. It's washing. Well, we could use Pete's tape of this. Who's Pete? He's a human trafficker. He's my ex-husband's girlfriend's dad. He's done by the drug cartel. My ex-husband, his girlfriend's dad, and the drug friends did it on their own. Like Dave told Danny how to Pete on his own. Pete's his girlfriend's dad. And his drug friends that were in the drug cartel, human trafficking people. They photoshopped that shower scene, date rape, drugged me with roofies, told me to say stuff and all kinds of crazy crap. What I heard where I had the bruises throwing up, and they were raping where I had the personal infection swollen. You do realize the agent that called me back, it is verified by officers that he told on me the night before the Apostolic Church of Barberton. And he told people he knew I was being drugged, beat, and raped. He didn't care. And he was trying to blame Ron and Lisa. You can't feel sorry for them. Her father murdered their son. That's shame. Do you understand? I had nothing to do with the death. My whole family was at home. Stern just lied on me like he lied on everyone else so Dave could cheat. He lied on everybody. Like he said he owned the building. But yeah, nobody's ever reported anything bad on me. Why? Because the cop never asked me any questions. Because I went to the police. Did you know about the shower seat in the other room? They told me not to worry about it. What they did was illegal. Nobody had a right in your home. Nobody can look or listen to it. Those federal agents broke federal constitutional laws. Nobody can be in your home. They can't look or listen. Why? Because they're Peking Tom tapes. I googled what it is when you set up cameras watching somebody. You're being a Peking Tom. It's voyeurism. You tape them undressed, and then there's sex trafficking videos. Then they admitted to a shower scene in the other room. They took videos of my grandkids using the bathroom. They obtained and dispensed kiddie porn. They had me drug, beat, and raped, and they were making fun of a human trafficking victim that it was happening at that moment, that they were setting up a scam of drugging me up and telling me to say stuff. They want these people around here to think they can do this to them, that there's no right to privacy in your own home. That they can break in, they can Photoshop scenes, they can break in, drug you, leave you bruised, heart racing, throwing up, not knowing what happened to you because they're amnesia drugs. And your personal area is all swollen, and here you've been drugged, beaten, raped, and drugged up and told to say something. And that doesn't make you a victim. These people are that stupid where the police are saying what these people did was illegal. Then why the hell didn't that agent, like they said, he should have arrested him the first day, and those two agents giggling on a recorded line before I'm listed informant acknowledged Dave's girlfriend's dad, and they've been in contact with him, and that they already knew. I'm going to upload this. I've been telling the Department of Justice Oversight Committee and every law enforcement, or not everyone, but quite a few. Someone needs to get somebody else down here. That's where my one friend is a sheriff out of this area. He said, it's your local police law. They should have arrested that agent the first day. And that retired judge, they can't do any of this. No, they can't. He stole $290,000 from my case. One of the guys that watched me, December 2nd, 22, Wendy's Alliance, is that the one that church tried to have killed? Yes. I heard she didn't get any money on this. He said, no, it's the one guy from the case stealing every dime for himself since the first day. Let's go outside and talk. I'm going to upload this.